Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your free DJIA Elliott Wave analysis for the week beginning Monday the 22nd of December. Here's a quick look at an historical chart for the Dow. It's within a cycle degree wave C. Within that, it's had primary 1 and it's working on primary 2 to the upside with a 5-wave structure for intermediate A, a short little 3-wave structure for intermediate B ending a little bit below the end of the 4th wave of 1 lesser degree, and now working on a 5-wave structure for intermediate wave C to the upside. That's my main wave count. I do have an alternate which has an alternate view of this recent movement down here. So we should be expecting a 5-wave structure to the upside for wave C black. Taking you now to a daily chart where this low for wave B black down here is now down here. And we're expecting at minor degree a 1, 2, 3, working on blue wave 4 to the downside, which should be either a 3-wave structure, zigzag, or a triangle, and then we'll have a 5-wave structure to the upside to end wave C black. A target of 12,520 is where wave C black will reach 0.618, the length of wave A. If wave C reached equality with A, which is the most common relationship between the two for a zigzag, that would invalidate the wave count at cycle degree and move primary 2 beyond the start of 1. Primary 2 cannot move beyond the start of 1, therefore this target is the most likely for upwards movement to end. In the shorter term, wave 4 blue at minor degree should in the immediate future end around about 10,875. It's likely to be a fairly shallow correction to the 0.382 Fibonacci ratio, and it's likely to be either a 3-wave structure or possibly a triangle. Wave 4 blue may not move into wave 1 blue price territory, so we shouldn't see the Dow move below 10,720 if this is the correct wave count. If this main wave count on the daily chart is invalidated with price movement below this point, then we have an alternate wave count which will explain what's happening and explain the most likely next direction. Taking you now to an hourly or a 2-hourly chart with a high for this 3 blue here. Before we go there, this 4th wave at blue degree is also pretty likely to end around about the lower edge of this nice wide blue parallel channel that's drawn using Elliott's technique for an impulse. This wave C black should be a 5-wave impulse. So taking you now to a 2-hourly chart with a high for this 3 blue here is now up here, and here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave structure. This downwards movement here is most easily seen as a 5-wave structure. It's a little difficult to see it as a 3. Therefore, this 4th wave at minor degree is most likely unfolding as a triangle, where wave A subdivides to a 5 and each subsequent wave of the triangle subdivides to a 3, or possibly a zigzag, a 5-3-5 structure. This upwards movement here has taken price comfortably outside of the parallel channel I've drawn around A pink to the downside, and this is very clearly a 5-wave structure to the upside. Therefore this downwards movement here is most likely to have a corrective count. It's probably not quite over. It may move down a little lower to end wave B green, but wave B should not move beyond the start of A. Therefore this downwards movement should not end below 10,976 points. When this B wave is over and it has a satisfactory corrective count, we should expect another 5-wave structure to the upside for wave C green to end wave B pink correction zigzag. When we know the end of wave B green and therefore the start of wave C, we can use the relationship between A and C at green degree to calculate an accurate target for the end to this next upwards piece of movement. So I should be able to do that in the next Dow analysis for you. Here's the alternate daily wave count. On the main wave count, this has wave B black ending here, but this alternate sees wave B black is unfolding in quite time-consuming and lengthy wave as an expanded flat correction, with a 3-wave structure down for A, a 3-wave structure up for B, which is a 113% correction of A, and now working on a 5-wave structure to the downside for wave C blue to end wave B black at intermediate degree within primary 2. This wave count will be confirmed with movement below 10,720. If price moves below that point, the main daily wave count will be invalidated. That will confirm this alternate. For an expanded flat correction or any type of flat correction, it's most likely that wave C blue will end beyond the end of wave A, take price at least below this point, and for an expanded flat, the most common relationship between A and C is where wave C is 1.618 the length of A, which would be achieved at 8,732 points. So if we see price move below this point, 10,720, it's extremely likely that it will move below this low here, labelled A blue, because if it fails to do so, this whole structure would be a very, very rare running flat correction. I've only ever seen one of those, so the likelihood of it ending below this point here is extremely high indeed, and probably down towards this target. Any movement above 11,468 will invalidate this wave count and confirm the main wave count. At that stage, we'll only have one daily wave count for the Dow. So that's all for me for your Dow analysis. If you would like daily analysis of the S&P 500, you'll find it on my ElliottWaveStockMarket.com site. I hope this helps you in your trading.